What is going on, guys? JetXC here, and we got a patch update now. There was a developer update that already talked about this, Chapter 13, the Idol event that's about to rerun again, Idol Elanir. We also have a couple of gear updates for the UI and also companion updates as well. So I'll link that video at the end when this video is over so you guys can check it out. But it's definitely a huge quality of life update and makes gearing up units and forming teams a lot easier, guys. But check that out. And today we are going to be, and I'm excited for this, we're going over Last Hope Loen costume. So this is a character that I've been excited for. A lot of people have been excited for. She is the character that you see in Last Night. She's actually a very powerful mage. In her backstory, she came from like another dimension where she was fighting like in a war or something like that. But she's extremely powerful, right? So you can kind of, based off that, kind of get into what she'll do as a magic fire type. So let's talk about her. Here we go. Last Hope Loen. Range looks like it's in a plus form there. Okay, typical knockback. And I'm guessing if you get her, what do you call it, her, because and I'll explain why this is probably relevant, but if you get her, wow, what is it called, oh my gosh, her potential, geez, this will change into a 3x3. Now I'll tell you why that's important in a second and who we can compare this to. So Last Hope Loen, SP skill 5, which is, it's a pretty significant amount. Deals magic damage equal to 300% of magic attack to the enemy. So we can see this goes all the way on until plus 5, which we get up to 650% of magic attack to the enemy. SP skill of 5 still, right? So pretty interesting. And then we go over the potential. Range increases by 3x3 if you max out the potential there, or if you get potential 3. And then damage increases to 700 to 750. And then information on potential that can be released with Tear of Goddess. Okay, so if we take a look, this is essentially the magic version of Liatris. And I think what's going to happen is Loen is going to replicate Liatris in a lot of ways of just being a magic damage nuker in terms of damage. But we could see with Liatris, if we bring her up here, I've got her +1, unfortunately, made Liatris. If you take a look at this, she's got the same range, but if you get her potential, it's the 3x3 range, and she does 700% of attack, right? So she's the same thing. She's based off of physical damage, and when Loen comes out, she's going to be similar as well too. Now, I'm gonna be honest. If we're talking about a stopping point, oh boy, oh boy. Let's just say this. If you don't really have a well-equipped magic team, well, let me think this through, guys, because I'm doing this live with you guys. So let me just take a look at the numbers. So we get 300 to 370, 370 to 440, 440 to 510. Dang. 70% jump. That's not bad. Man, yeah, man, okay. Let's do it this way. Collab is coming up. We don't know who the collab is with. If you have the resources, I would say try to go above +0. Maybe +1. If you can get +2, that's great. Okay, +1, guys. If you get it +1, use your powder to get +2, and then you'll get 440 magic attack. Honestly, me personally, I'm going to +5 because I have a magic team that I work with, and I need, well, not that I need, but I really want this unit to be +5, because for me, when it comes to PvE and maybe PvP, it'd be kind of hard to have her in PvP with the +5. But I think she's going to be great. I have +5 Helena. I also have a +5 Diana. So there's a lot of things that I can work with this character. So I will be trying to go for +5. For those of you that are saving up their resources, if you can get +0, do that. Collab is coming. Cool. If you want to get a little bit extra damage, then wait until she goes to the powder shop and you get 370. Those of you that got some extra resources, go ahead and get her to +1, and then use powder to get her to +2. But honestly, I think if you can get above 300% to 370, that would be cool. But again, collab's coming, so grab a copy. Leave it at that. If you want a stopping point, +1. Up to you if you want to get her up with powder to +2. For those of you with resources, you've got a magic team, you're looking for damage, like myself, I will be going for +5. So, yeah. I think she's definitely worth to get a copy of at least. But again, collab's coming up. We don't know with who, but, you know. So if anything, guys, if you've got powder, you can at least get a copy at the end of the rotation. Okay, and we have her weapon here, which of course gives her magic attack damage plus 45%. And then we got some basic stats with fixed magic attack. Okay, cool. But yeah, guys, that's my final verdict on Loen. I think she's a cool character. She's definitely thick as hell, so looks like the lolly patch is over just based off her design alone, right? So yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I am out of here. Later.